in the clutch moments where they were coming back and the turnovers was happening, right? You allowed Kelsey Mitchell, who was 0 of 8 from the 3, shot 3 of 16 from the floor, to shoot 3 to 4 clutch moment buckets.
Caitlin Clark got whacked on that drive, got bumped, she got pushed, and no foul called again.
It's going to be a problem when Clark comes back.
Kelsey Mitchell was 3 of 16 from the field.
You and Clark clearly have some kind of weird, sick relationship where you like each other, but you don't at the same time.
When Clark comes back, they're going to want to run. Lexi runs. Green giant jokes that you've been making. Hilarious, right? But fam, there's no way you out here throwing 2 to 3 turnovers in one run. I'm like, how did the ball just come out of her hand? Yeah, Sydney. I love Sydney. But Sydney was bad today.
You gave Bibby 6 minutes when you had Sydney Colson out here literally in a Storms uniform.
And guess where Ari is at? 4 for 5 from 3, 5 for 6 from the field. The only player on the Indiana Fever to make her threes tonight.
Skylar Diggins gets the ball one more time. And guess where Ari is at?
Maybe you need 12. Give her the other 4 shots. You don't got to shoot 5 threes. In all reality, we just needed a point guard. We were stuck without Sydney C. We don't need a super dominant ball handling point guard because you have people who can score.
Sophie Cunningham she only got 6 shots. This girl is shooting better than both of y'all combined. Why she only got 6? Maybe you don't need 16. Maybe you need, I don't know.
Of 16 from the field, the old Kelsey Mitchell showed up tonight, the one that I was always complaining about.
You and Clark clearly have some kind of weird, sick relationship where you like each other, but you don't at the same time.
You and Clark clearly can definitely see Sophie Cunningham getting pissed off. Like, yo, if I'm hitting all my shots, why am I sitting here watching y'all just miss all these shots? It's not making... Kelsey Mitchell was taking 2-3 times as many shots as Sophie Cunningham. And they damn near be having the same number. That's kind of weird.
She's going to have to get that together because I feel like come playoff time, when it's crunch time, there.
I didn't think we were going to be able to win 5 games in a row. With or without Caitlin Clark, winning 5 games in a row isn't easy. And that's another. The Seattle Storm just missed so many wide open threes. This was survival.
It was cold the ball, especially in clutch moments. What are we doing, Stephanie White? You had a Sophie Cunningham who was on fire. 17 points, right? 5 rebounds, 2 assists.
When we have hot hands, we have to go to the hot hands, okay? It just does not make sense to keep giving somebody who is cold.
I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I feel bad for Lexi, man. I feel bad for Lexi, man. Lexi went from starting to, like, coming off the bench barely doing shit anymore. That gotta suck. That gotta mentally fuck you up to think you about to come into the season. You know what I'm saying? Being number 1 in three-point field goal percentage last season. You ready?
But Aaliyah Boston picks up her 5th, maybe 6th. I could be off on this consecutive double-double. My goodness, Seattle played bad from 3. Fever struggled with turnovers, and which we'll talk about that in a whole nother damn video.
At this point in time, Natasha Howard is still getting the
few easy bunnies today.
I can definitely see Sophie Cunningham getting pissed off if I'm hitting all my shots. Why am I sitting here watching y'all just miss all these shots? It's not making sense. Kelsey Mitchell is taking 2, 3 times as many shots as Sophie Cunningham, and they damn near be having the same numbers. That's kind of weird.
They're standing out, and I hate that. She wants the ball to bring it up because she can do the pass. Natasha Howard, after all this time, still hasn't gotten that part yet. Aaliyah Boston don't give her the ball.
I don't think Natasha Howard's going to give it to her. I think at the end of the day, they're all waiting for this season to actually be over with. The Storm were expected to rise, but instead, they're sinking fast. And Diggins, once fiery, looks out of answers.
Every time it looked like the Fever had the game won, they just forgot how to play basketball. It looked like the Fever were going to blow the Storm out. And then they went out with a weird lineup where Damiris Dantas is...
Turnover after turnover. Seattle Storm is collapsing on live television. This is brutal. No defensive effort. They're giving up easy buckets. Skylar Diggins tries to aim tonight. Sophie, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston in that 4th quarter. They all played well. Ari McDonald, 9 assists, 9 points for Ari McDonald. 1 assist, 1 point shy of a double-double.
Sophie Cunningham was also a positive on the defense.
Boston smacks it out of her hand, and guess who gets the ball again? Skylar Diggins.
Seattle looks completely out of rhythm. Skylar can't get separation. It's like she's just lost out there. No urgency, no leadership. You could feel the frustration building with every minute, and Seattle started to lose control.
Up until last week, the Fever had not beaten a plus 500 team in the regular season since Nalissa Smith and Lexi Hull's rookie season. Since their rookie season. And now they've done it twice in 2 games.
Event, Sophie Cunningham had herself a game tonight. Sophie, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston in that fourth quarter, they all played well. Erin McDonald, 9 assists, 9 points for Erin McDonald, 1 assist, 1 point shy of a double-double.
But it's very clear when Ari wasn't on the court.
For actually chasing down Skylar Diggins, right? Just put the fear in her heart. She couldn't even focus on the rim. She was looking. She said, oh, no. Missed the layup, right? Missed the layup.
Boston smacks it out of her hand. And guess who gets the ball again? Skylar Diggins.
As he come down, she gets it.
Today, the Indiana Fever suffered drastically. Sydney Coulson, you had a nice run. You were a net negative when you saw the floor today. In 7 minutes, Sydney Coulson had 3 turnovers in minimal play, minimal opportunity.
But it's very clear.
13.3% from the field from 3-point. We was 18th of December, 13th March.
You know what I'm saying? Skylar Diggins missed 2 threes at the end. Erica Wheeler missed a 3. And then Gabby Wings missed a 3 with like 4 seconds left. 4 that would have tied the game. They could have taken the lead if they could have just made their threes. And if you don't think I'm like look at their three.
Had 3 turnovers. In minimal play, minimal opportunity, Sydney Coulson killed us with 3 turnovers. Erin McDonald, she stepped up, man.
Kelsey Mitchell, now I understand you got that green light from Stephanie White.
13 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists for Skylar Diggins. She didn't have the greatest of games. Skylar Diggins
missed 2 threes at the end. Erica Wheeler missed a 3, and then Gabby Wings missed a 3 with like 4 seconds left. 4 that would have tied the game. They could have taken the lead if they could have just made their threes. And if you don't think I'm like look at their 3-point percentage. Where is it? They were where when she's open, you give her the ball, she bangs the 3 and all that. Like, you got a lot of shooters with you now. It's you got Sophie, you got Aaliyah, you got Natasha. Ari likes to shoot. When Lexi come in that game, she's going to shoot. When Dante's come in the game, she wants to shoot.
When she's open, you give her the ball, she bangs the 3 and all that. Like, you got a lot of shooters with you now.
They absolutely are.
Easy McGabber. She ran up behind Kelsey Mitchell, pushed Kelsey Mitchell on the ground. She grabbed Kelsey Mitchell by her shoulder, by her collarbone, threw Kelsey Mitchell to the ground. Kelsey Mitchell found herself on the floor a lot this game.
Ezzy Magnabor, 8 points. Ezzy Magnabor, she ran up behind Kelsey Mitchell, pushed Kelsey Mitchell on the ground. She grabbed Kelsey Mitchell.